Give you a shout out because when Trill was on their rise, you was the only person that was from New Orleans. So like, I won't even know how their relationship even got started, how you even met Trill, and you also was on Trill at the rise of Webbie and Boosie. So how you even get to that point?
So alright, so boom, nigga, it's Hurricane Katrina. I got fucked up with Katrina, man. Me and my mama and them was trying to evacuate. She got disabled sisters, so she was trying to move, but we got caught up in the part where they had stopped letting us evacuate. Like, so we had to go in the east and get a fucking hotel room at the Holiday Inn, bro. Like the two-story ones, the ones upstairs and downstairs. Man, so much shit went on around there, bro. Like, it was crazy. So we was stuck in that bitch. We had to get put on a fucking helicopter, dropped off on Causeway, got the Causeway, got on a, they were putting us on all type of buses, but you know us, we rocking, man. You not about to split us up. We can't fit on that bus, we catch another one. They shoot us way to fucking Shreveport. I'm like, man, where the fuck is we going? I didn't even know we was going to no fucking Shreveport, bro. If I knew we was going to Shreveport, I'd have been like, fuck no, you hear me? But look how God worked for a nigga. I end up staying in a fucking shelter out there. You hear me? Me and my dog Mussy out the Goose, you hear me? Shout out to Mussy and Dodo, you hear me? We in the shelter. We link up after the hurricane. I see him, we know each other, so we rocking. We in the shelter, moving around, going to the hood, getting smoke and shit, so we end up bumping into some blood niggas from Queensboro, Shreveport. Shout out to Queensboro. Nigga named Cadillac Black. I'm buying weed from that nigga. That nigga like, man, you look like a little rapper or something. I'm like, I fuck with it, like, you know, but at this time, this nigga's the Hurricane. I'm fucked up, man. Fuck a rap. Like, that nigga like, I got a studio, man. You come around there. I know y'all, you know, be in that fucking shelter all day. Just come to the studio. Come drop some shit. I mean, what you could do. I go around there, fuck with him. We end up jamming, you hear me, like being 100, like on some gang shit. So they got the nigga BJ who used to do the beats from Trill in there. He playing beats, I'm fucking them bitches up. That nigga pulled me to the side. He let him make money. He let him sell beats to these niggas. He way from Baton Rouge. So he in that bitch, he said, man, I know money when I hear. This is a nigga exact word. That nigga said, man, I know money when I hear. BJ is one of the CEO's sister baby daddy. So he locked with the CEO, you know what I'm saying? Like on some family shit. So the nigga like, man, I know money when I hear. I'm gonna put you down with my people. At this time, bro, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Man, I don't know no fucking Webbie or no Boosie. Like, I'm like, who? You know, like, but when I'm at out there, he like Lil Wayne.
And I was out there too.
Cause the niggas, when he leave, the niggas tell me like, nigga, you don't know who that is? I'm like, fuck no, like that's how fucked up the music is.
So funny. I actually heard Boosie when we was in high school. He was like the 16-year-old rapper. Coming from BL, I know. But you know, New Orleans niggas like, New Orleans didn't fuck with Baton Rouge. Like, I'm gonna speak to the truth. Like, New Orleans didn't fuck with Baton Rouge like that before Katrina.
I think I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I bridged that gap. I think I bridged that gap.
Because that's why I wanted to ask you that. Like, how the hell you even got to that point to even,
look,
you was the only nigga signed to him?
The nigga lay up there. He like, man, I'm gonna call you when I make it to Baton Rouge. I'm gonna put you down with the CEO of Trill. Now, I heard of Trill, but I'm still not tuned into Boosie and Webbie music like that. I fuck around, start fucking around in Shreveport. That shelter shit was getting old, so I'm like, man, what's up? We gotta bust out. What y'all wanna do? I'm like, man, all my partners in Houston, they on some other shit. I ain't really got time for that. Let's go to the A. At this time, it was calm in the A, like it wasn't really lit.
And before the rise of my father, I ain't gonna say his name on the interview.
Yeah, free him.
For the rise of him.
Shout out my dog Mitch, old murder Mitch.
Oh, yeah, he home. Matter of fact, shout out fucking Mitch.
Yeah,
matter of fact, fucking man, free Slugger.
Yeah, like that. But
and free my boy Mo, free Mo.
Murder Mo. But
Free Mo.
Yeah, I lay up that shootout there. Boom, man, that shit. Like nigga stood me up. Nigga ain't never called me. Like it was like the Birdman shit all over again. So I wasn't really tripping. I'm moving and grooving in the A. I'm fucking with niggas who hide out there like I'm fucking rapping and shit. So one day, right before Christmas, I get a phone call. You hear me? I'm like, it's a 225. You know, I answer that bitch. I'm like, yo, it's the nigga Turk. He like, what up? I'm like, what up? Who this? He like, nigga, this Turk from Trill. Alright, what's out? You hear me? Like, what's up? Yeah, I heard about you. You hear me? What you on? Where you at? I'm like, I'm in Atlanta right now. You know, we got to evacuate this, that, and the third. He like, yeah, I'm building a new studio. You hear me? So as soon as we get this studio up and built, I'ma send for you. He like, let me hear something. Man, I rap for that nigga till the phone died. You hear me? So it took like a little while. That nigga called me though. Once we left Atlanta and came back home and got situated, that nigga called me. He like, what's up? I'm like, what's that? I'm in New Orleans now. He like, alright, boom, I'm about to send somebody to come get you. Man. Send a nigga down there, the Daytona Charger. That was when them bitches first was lit. Like, alright, pull up out that bitch. So now that I'm on some, it feels like I'm on some boot camp shit, cause first I'm from New Orleans. Yeah. Let's get that understood. Second of all, I'm a nigga that they bring into the label while they already got niggas who moving. So a nigga looking at me like, nigga, who the fuck this little nigga is? Like, but you know a New Orleans nigga gonna be a New Orleans nigga. So when I first go in that bitch, I see the bitch Boosie in that bitch. He vibing, smoking big old blunt of purple. I'm talking about big fat ass, keep moving. I said, ooh, this when that purple weed was out. I said, ooh, that little bitch.
That granddaddy purple. Ooh, that's the first thing I tried. That bitch gotta kill me.
Ooh, that bitch a little gangster. So look, the little nigga Duke. Shout out to Duke. The nigga Duke, one of the the other CEO family. He like nigga make little decisions and security if needed, you know what I'm saying? So he can walk up on me. He a real gangster too. That bitch, what's up, little New Orleans? I'm like, what's down? He the one who they gonna sit you around and he gonna try to figure you out and go tell them who you know what I'm saying? So he like, what's down, bitch? What you got? I'm like, man, I need to go. He like, oh, you from New Orleans? I know you need to keep moving. I'm like, fucking right. He gonna give me a keep moving, come back. See the bitch boosting that bitch. The beat come on, the nigga instantly start writing. I walk up on that bitch. I'm like, what you about to put on that bitch? The nigga looked up at me like, I'm like, man, I don't even know. Whatever I feel. And I took a page out that. You know what I'm saying? When I met him, I said, yeah, I gotta stop going in there trying to create shit. I just gotta let the feelings out. Cause whatever he was writing, the bitch sounded fire. You hear me? So I'm like, alright. Later on, them niggas just, it's him, God bless the dead Bleak, Junior, and his cousin Bronson. They got a little boot in that bitch. It's big enough for about 4 niggas to fit in that bitch. We in that bitch shooting dice. That's how me and that bitch get. So we shooting dice, I'm tearing their ass up. It's all them against me. Cause you know, it's mainly Boosie, but you know his clique gonna be with him.
Right.
I'm tearing their ass up, but he steady calling me little 7-ward. So you know, that time go by, I'm like, I ain't that sound. I say you boo, like, you know, I'm from the east side, like, I don't really. He like, no, bitch, my cousin them from out the Sunwall, you sound just like them. I'm like, man, but you can't be calling me that, cause a nigga from the city will feel like, bitch, you out there telling Boosie them you from the Sunwall. Yeah. So boom, man, you know, that's how I end up linking with that, you hear me? Ever since then, like, them niggas ain't never want a nigga to go home. Them niggas, like, kept a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kept a nigga around, like, bitch, don't go home, we got you, like, type shit. So I end up signing with them niggas. It was like 2006 when I met him. I signed about 2007 or 8. We end up dropping a Trill, fam. Me and Mouse and Fat. Rest in peace, my little brother Fat, Nick.